Ahoy budgeters, welcome to Up the Creek Budgets. My name's Debbie and on this channel we attempt to stay afloat through life's storms using the digital hybrid cash stuffing method. So if you're ready to join me, grab your life jacket, jump aboard and I'll see you on the other side. Good morning guys, welcome to Transfer Thursday, Closeout Thursday, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to close our week out and have a little chat. So yeah. Oh dear. Coffee. Right. So what do we have? Well, it's been a spendy week. Holidays always are. So where did holiday start? Holiday started up here. So we started here last week in Home Bargains. So I spent £58.28 in Home Bargains. It wasn't all on food. Some of it was for household as well. I spent £69.43 in Asda, and again, it wasn't all on food. It was more for house and other bits. But that was for, basically the food there was for the trip over to the Isle of Man. I made a big sort of like nibbles day, so yeah. Anticipating rough weather. And then I went to the hardware store, spent £12.50 on a new water tub for the boat, because I'd noticed ours had got a crack. There was water leaking in it. So Friday night we went to the marina. We stayed on the boat overnight before we left, but we went into the yacht club there and had a few drinks. And then Isle of Man. So I've just lumped everything together. We did overspend due to a few issues. But we spent £1,422.31, which was way over our budget. And then on the way home, I managed to get back close enough to get signal to go on to Wednesday Plan's secret sale on WhatsApp, and I finished up spending £74. Ouch. So I'm waiting for that to arrive, and then you can see what goodies I got. It was a good night though. It was really fun. Yeah, it's surprising how some people can't follow instructions. But there you go. I'd spent £16.50 with Kerry on her live. And then we got home, and obviously Sky we had to take to the vet with his cat flu. Update on Sky. I think the antibiotics are starting to kick in. He's got a little bit more feisty again. It was hard work catching him last night to do his antibiotic. He's managed to slip away from me this morning, so he's not had his antibiotic this morning. So I think I'm going to have to ring a friend up who had a dog kennels and see if she's got a spare dog crate that I can use. I'm going to have to catch him and put him in that for 2 weeks. And that's his own fault because he won't behave. I'm just going to add into here food. Now I've taken £20 out of the food allowance this week, just for little bits. We are basically just living out the freezer. I haven't done a freezer. I haven't done a food shop this week. I can't be bothered. So I've just had to pick up a few little bits here and there. I think I've spent about £10 up to now. I need to nip to Iceland tonight. Just go and get something fresh for tonight's tea. So yeah, 20 quid should cover it. So Isle of Man, yes. What were the big spends in Isle of Man? This was my workings out in Isle of Man. Absolutely horrendous. So the big ones were the car rental at 296. Our anniversary meal was £105. I bought a pair of earrings for £45, which matched my ring that I had made. A lot of the bigger ones, the 20s, 30s, 40s, are food. We ate out all day, every day, due to certain reasons that I won't go into. So we were literally 3 of us eating out for breakfast, lunch and tea. Yeah, we just stayed off the boat as much as we could, to be fair. But like I say, I won't go into why. The other big spends, I bought a handbag. Now, normally, handbags, I normally spend no more than £20 once a year on a handbag. Because I am not a prim and proper girly. But this handbag just, it spoke to me. It did, it spoke to me. It went, oi, come here, look at me. It's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. And I went around the shop and come back, and it still shouted at me. And I went around the shop again, and I come back, and it still shouted at me. And I did that about 5 times, and it still shouted at me. And I said to my husband, I said, I'm buying it. So it should have been £260 designer handbag, and it was reduced to £129. So yeah, I bought that. So it's sat in its little dust cover. I'm not getting it out. I'm going to use it on the cruise. So Brett's clothes, £26. So that was basically me paying him back for that £45 that I pinched off him in cash. So I said, well, I'll get your clothes, because yeah, it pays it back that way. And then we try not to finish up with a load of drop my pen. Change from the Isle of Man, because we can't use it here. Pate, £11.98. So like I say, that was for Christmas. My husband bought a silver ring, £89. £70 again, that was tea. I bought a new fleece, TT fleece, for £30. What else did we, oh, I had to buy a hat. Some new perfume. Bras. I managed to get into M&S and find a bra. Yay! So I spent £60 on bras, and then we did an escape room. Oh my God, that was so much fun. I've wanted to do this escape room in the Isle of Man for the last 6 years or so. And every time I mention it, everybody goes, don't. And I said, right, I'm putting my foot down. I don't care. I'm doing the escape room. So we went and did the escape room. We did like a Lara Croft Tomb Raider one. Oh my God, it was so much fun. You get locked in a room for 60 minutes, and I'm just, you know, by the end, it felt like we'd only been in there 5 minutes. It went so fast. We did kind of fail. But yeah, it was really, really good fun. And that's about it, really. And then I put £100, I sent £100 to Joey, contribution towards marina fees. So that's what I spent. So where have I robbed that money from? Obviously, I had money in the Isle of Man pot, £436, and my husband had £331.94. I used the holiday buffer, £372. The holiday buffer is empty. Now, I'm not too concerned about that because the casino challenge is going to the holiday and I know there's about £500 in there, so I'm not stressing over that. I used £120 out of my rollover, £34 out of my husband's rollover. Christmas, I took £20 out for the pate. The takeout, I used the £40 from there, and I raided £107 and 7 pence from Monzo. Just a little pot, so I emptied all the things like the beauty, the PLT, the clothes, and a few of my husband's bits, and yeah. So I managed to round that up without too much fuss. Oh, right. Isle of Man is done. So out of my holiday folder, I took £808 in total. And out of the family one, £171.94. That's for Sky's vet, and £20 out for Christmas. So I am going to put £60 back into the cat fund. So I'm not going to play the games with that 60. I'm just going to put the £60 in, and that is from the leftover from the food money. But I thought, well, if Sky needs to go back to the vets, my vet fund is quite depleted. I think it's down to about £20 odd. Yeah, £21.60. So if he does need to go back to the vet and I do need to pay for another consultation fee, I am not going to have enough. So I just need to top that up. So the £60 I've not used from the food shop, I am going to pop into here. So that'll give me £81.60. Just to cover if he needs to go. Well, he will have to go. He has to go back in 2 weeks. The Christmas pot. Where's the Christmas pot? I did take the £20 off there. I just had to do it off camera while I was figuring everything out, or rather I would have got really lost. So that's that one back straight. So what have we got left to do? I need my purse out. Because we need to do what's left in my purse. We need to empty that. I've checked the Halifax this morning. No more bills have gone out. So it's just 99 pence this week. So that's down to 230.25. So we just need to do the cash rollover out of my purse. And this £33.50 here out of the buffer pot, which I'm not putting into casino, I've put into vet. Vet, and no, it wasn't, you dozy moo, it is casino. I am putting it into casino. Right, let's do the cash first, see what we've got left. I haven't spent hardly anything. So no, we are bang on, 20 quid. I've not spent a drop. Not spent a drop this week. So £20 into there. I'll be taking it out again tomorrow, but hey ho. So 20, 30, 38, 18. Everyday folder there. Pop that into there. Like I said, I'll be taking that out again tomorrow. But it can go in there at the moment, then we know what we are doing. Now then, let's have a look here. So, let me come down to... Oh, I noticed this month as well, they've fixed moving the pots about. So yeah, later on today I'm going to sit here and I'm going to put all my pots back into order. So I'm going to remove that £60 that I've put into the vets folder. I left it in this pot, then it reminded me. I'm going to move that up to chip, because that's what I've got to deposit into chip. And then I've done the buffer pot. We've got £33.50. So what I'm going to do is add another £20 into the casino to play with when we come to that. So there's £200 in the casino pot ready to play with, which leaves us £13.50, which is what I'm going to pop into the zero out, which pointless going in there. It may as well just go straight into the chip account. So add £13.50. So 236.41. So I'm just going to scribble that there a minute. 236.41. I'll add that up in a sec. So home is empty. Yes, lovely. We are sorted. So 675.45 plus £13.50, £688.95. So 363.50. So we have got £5,230.85 in our challenges. Is that everything done in there? I think so. Right, we're left to do zero out. So we've put in £13.50. £13.50. So we should have 688. So 68895 minus what's on the card, 63875. So we should have £50 and 20p. So we can put all that back and just change it out for a 50. Okay, so that's it, guys. We are done. I will tot everything else up off screen because it gets a little boring. But yes, basically we are done. We are ready for doing tomorrow's week 4 of July. Yeah, that's it, guys. So what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we will do our check-in, which is only going to be quick because again I've changed it to monthlies. We are doing our minis and save our play game tomorrow. So that's that, guys. Yeah. Short and sweet today. I did double check Postcards by the Seaside. I am correct. I still have £70 to finish it. Not impressed. I thought I'd finished, but no. My mind has been working overtime. Do you want a sneaky peek? A colour swatch. Yay! I wonder what that could be about. Let me see again. Colour swatch. Let me see if I can find the other one. There's a couple of colour swatches. Oh, there's the other colour swatch. So I've got that colour swatch, that colour swatch, and found it, and that colour swatch. So I wonder what all that could be about. Quick flick. Oh, that's your lot. So I'm playing about with that today. So yeah, They look interesting, don't they? Just look at the colours on that though. Don't know if it'll show up on this screen. Oh, beautiful. Ooh, wonder what they are. I wonder what they are. So I'm going to be playing with that today. Yeah, so I have got a few other new products ready. I haven't got them all printed out, but little sneaky peek. Some little minis. Beautiful. Some daisy chains, some strawberries and cream. There are a few other ones. That was just a quick sneak peek. I'm glamming up the Skelly Bob. Just giving them a little bit of a glam over. And I have got another box set in the works that just wants printing out. I want to do a test print. See how that goes. I've also got a few other ideas that I just need to brain dump onto the computer. So yes, there's a few things coming. And whoops. Don't forget, guys, this is still on pre-order till the 12th of September. So yeah, if you're wanting one, hop over to my Ko-Fi shop, go and get your order in ready, because like I say, I will be closing it on the 12th of September and it'll soon be here. It's only 2 months away before I go on to Norway, and then I'll order them in while I'm on holiday, so when I get back they're at the shop and I can just post them out. So yeah, don't forget, guys, hop over there, get your pre-order sorted for your planner. If you haven't seen it, I have done 2 walkthroughs, a quick one and a longer one of the walkthroughs. I'll pop a card on there so you can see and go and have a look. But yeah, they are on pre-order till the 12th of September. I've tried to keep it as cheap as possible, because yeah, there are people out there that don't have a lot of money to spend, and that's why I've put them on pre-order as well, so you can do a few savings challenges for them if you need to. They are, like I say, I've done them as cheap as I possibly can, and they are £25. Okay, guys, so it's going to be a wonderful day by the looks of it again, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.